I forgot to click the streaming button. Everything's good now. Hopefully, though, I don't get any goddamn comments, because I won't be able to check those. Unless, oh man. Let's try doing this real fast. This is the keyboard. Got a couple of those. And the computer thingies over here. Okay, here we go. Twitch doesn't have sound. Alright. Game capture. There we go. Yes, yes. It's grand. Alright, let me open this up. This one, I gotta change this tab to YouTube and then myself. So it'll take a minute. I gotta mute this thing too, so I don't accidentally play anything. Ow. I got a couple things going on here. First of all, I'm gonna stream for a while. That's the plan. It's kinda hot in here, but the fan doesn't really rotate enough to cool down the Xbox and me. So I just kind of had to choose. For the most part, I chose the Xbox. I'm going to try to figure out how I can watch myself, just so I can monitor for any comments. Looks like I got it. Yeah, we should be good here. The FIFA Women's World Cup or something. Cool, but I'm not watching that right now. Alright. I should move the fan, but I'll do that at some point during the stream. Okay, let's see. Looks like I got everything I needed set up here. Gotta get the remote untangled. It's streaming, it's not recording anything. The stream looks to be healthy. Okay. I just gotta open up my phone to get the Twitch chat. And that's it, really. Give the phone a minute here. I was watching, what's the name of this? Very specifically. It's Jack Benny, but he goes to the races. Jack Benny program, Jack goes to the races. Yeah, they go to the racetrack to bet on horses. And it's very funny. I have a system. You have a system? Yeah. It does this entire convoluted thing. It's funny. I go into the dashboard. There's a couple of things. It's gonna generate some noise, alright? First of all, the phone's taking a long time. Please, hurry the hell up so I can switch HDMIs. Come on, phone. Come on. It's not that difficult, please. I meant it froze. I think it froze. Come on, come on. Jeez, everything's glitching out. Okay, there. 4 minutes, 37 seconds, right on. Fantastic, I can now pick up the controller, switch HDMIs now. Alright, I should be okay, as long as I don't move the mouse at all. I'm good. Well, I gotta go back here, refresh this thing. Offline? What? Oh, it's not. Is it? Did it actually go offline? What the hell? All I did was switch HDMIs. How did that kill the stream? No, it didn't. It's just lagging a bit. Okay, everything's good. Freaking encoder is okay. The kilobytes per second is at, it went to 4,000 for some reason. Alright, it's taking too long. I'm just gonna assume it's okay. Yeah. Alright. Center the screen. Here we go. I don't know if it's gonna lag a bunch or something, but whatever. In order to check that, I have to like watch my own stream afterwards, which it's a bit of a hassle, but I guess I could. If I remember correctly, I was supposed to go back home and make a whole bunch of stone bricks, because I need them to finish up parts of the tower up there, as well as like stairs. Although the stairs are probably going to be made out of something else. I'm not sure what. Cobblestone, stone bricks, or acacia. I kind of like acacia as an idea, but it might be better to go with cobblestone. Hang on. Alright. That should be good. So good morning. Today, it's July 9th. It's 2:45 in the morning. Let me think here. I don't need to collect anything else, but if I can gather some sand, I should right now. Let's see, I can get some from here, as well as like fill in these walls with acacia. Since I'm going to be heading back home, I might as well bring some sand with me. But the only like places that I need sand is if I'm going to build this way and expand a bit. There is a big crack in the ground somewhere around here. Somewhere. I might have passed it. No, I passed it. It was over there, which means it's right here. No. Where'd it go? There's a big crack in the ground. I know there was. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. Maybe that was it right there. Maybe that's it. I remember there being like a hole that's circular with water on it. Yeah, like this. And then I was thinking from that hole, I could pretend like something came out of it and have something in the sky. Ooh boy, you're on fire. I'm on fire. Alright. All that for very little. Okay. I got stories to tell too. So let me think here. From what I can see, there isn't much like expanding more that way. The biome kind of changes from like sand to grass a little bit. I'm getting kind of close to the, what do you call them, the point of interest right next to the mountain. Getting a little close. I feel like I should maybe switch the kilobyte speed down from 3000 to like something else. I'm pretty sure 3000 is recommended, but I don't know what that means. Like recommended for what? Like for like 60 FPS or like what here? I think this thing runs at like 30. I don't remember. Let's assume it runs at like 30. Then what's the best like data speed for that? I don't know. Also this monument thingy, it should have a roof. I should get rid of this water and it should have decorations. Blah. I drank water, but still, sometimes when I say words that have the S and H sound together, it whistles a bit. Even I don't like that sound. Alright, let me think. If I'm gonna make anything, I'm gonna need some more tools. Let's make some here. I'm gonna need both of these. Both an axe and this pickaxe. Wait, I need only this. That, and then this. Alright. So, I actually had a plan for today, sort of. For some reason this thing keeps not going to the live feed. Hang on, let me check my settings on the computer here. Qualities and normal. Let's go to 360, see what happens. If it's good, then maybe I should, I don't know, have the videos play at that. If it can handle 480, I'll move it to that then. It does lag a bit according to my research right now. Okay, I need to get into focus. If there was only a way for me to stream and do absolutely nothing but talk, then I could really focus on what I'm saying, as opposed to trying to play a game at the same time. Oh boy, if only there was a way to do that. There's a good enough amount of charcoal in here, but I brought another axe anyway. Just in case, I suppose. There's a couple things here that's going to generate some noise. First of all, I got the fan right in front of my face, kinda. It's within arm's reach, I'm pretty sure. It definitely is if I stretch. And it's not really blowing air to me, but it's mostly in the space between me and the Xbox. So it's not really doing anything. Sometimes it occasionally will touch, go towards the Xbox's direction. And then it'll go to me. So because it's not really doing anything for me, I'm just gonna have it not spin. So I'm gonna wait for it to move over there and then stop it by pulling this thing. And go. There we go. Alright, that's that issue. Okay, other than that, I think my dad's asleep, kind of right outside my door, on a chair. Yeah. Alright. You picture my dad's asleep, and he snores very, very loudly. I have listened to it since I was born, my entire life, because for the most part of my life, I have slept in the same room as my parents for the vast majority of my life. Only within the last couple years, I don't even know how many actually. It never really occurred to me to count them. But only for the last couple years have they given me my own room. And even so, the walls are thin enough where I can still hear him snoring. So it's just that's just a nighttime sound for me. It's kind of like a little kid that is playing with toy cars and they start cursing because their parents do that when they're driving. So they just think it's a car noise. They don't realize it's not. It's just natural. So yeah. I don't know if that'll be picked up on the microphone or not. In case it is, that's the explanation for it. Absolutely nothing I can do about it. Nor is there anything I want to do about it. Even if I could. If I could and I had the power to go over there, wake him up, have him listen to me, and then immediately he would go over to his own room to sleep, I wouldn't do it. Because I don't feel like it. But today is Sunday. It's really, really, really early Sunday for me. Technically still Sunday. So today we have absolutely no plans, but there is a little bit of expectations. Typically on Sundays, first of all, my dad and uncle take the day off from work. That's the only time they take a day off. Everyone else kind of takes Saturdays off because it's the weekend and they have the right to or something. But not us. Or at least not them. That's a pickaxe. I don't want to use that up by accident. And it's not particular for any reason. I believe at some point we used to go to church more regularly. And I suppose in theory that's like the one main reason why they took Sundays off. But nowadays, no one really goes. Like if they got nothing better to do and they feel like it, sure. But that's about it. Or like if they need a favor. Maybe. That's how it goes. So for the most part on Sundays we just kind of relax, wake up really late, or the other option is specifically to wake up early and spend like a lot of the day at the markets, like looking for stuff to buy or see what catches our interest. I gotta go to bed. Most of the time we don't buy anything. Sometimes we do. Well, sometimes we buy stuff that's not normal, not the usual. So like, I thought I saw something standing over there. Just gotta make sure, 'cause they got villagers they gotta take care of. I think it's okay. Anyway, so like, for example, my mom knows the prices of a bunch of stuff. And there's some ladies over at the markets that will sell ingredients like chilies or tamarindo, piloncillo, a bunch of Mexican ingredients to make food with. And they'll sell them most of the time cheaper over there at the markets. I'm not sure how they can do that, but they can, and they do. So whatever their sources are, good. So she knows the prices and she recognizes it. And back in the day, it was actually a way better deal as opposed to buying it like at the grocery store. That's what I mainly remember us doing. Well, there's a couple of markets. One of them doesn't exist anymore. The original one burned down to the ground. They had a bunch of things in there. They had a commercial with me in it. And my mom. She was carrying me, I think. Or she had the stroller with me in it. Something like that. It was like, it was a really old commercial. It was like in the 90s or something. Like it had like those, like grainy video graphics to them. It was like one of those. I remember the layout of that place because of how often we would go every week. We know it colloquially or whatever the hell as La Gara. Gara as in short for maybe garage, or I don't know what it means. But the word itself, gara, that sound, especially if you roll your R's or something, which I can't do. The word by itself just means claw, but I suppose it can be short for garage. Whatever it actually is, that place is gone. I really like that place, and I got a lot of my video games from that place. There's still some times when I wish I could go again, but I can't. And like recently, yesterday, I moved my bed and like some of the stuff around my room. It kind of feels like I have a new room. And each time I like sleep in a bed that's like slightly different than mine, I remember what it was like the day before when I slept on my bed that I've known for a long time. Like the configuration, like it was over there in the corner. Now it's not in the corner, it's kind of in the center of the room. And I remember what it was like when the bed was in the corner. And I kind of miss it. And I'm like waiting for the day that I can do that again. Even though I know that day is in the past. And it's never gonna happen. Nonetheless, I'm still waiting for it. Because that's the kind of person I am. It could still technically happen, but I'd have to move everything again. I can, but it's not really worth it, I suppose. Should have enjoyed it while I had the chance. If only I'd known. That cow is in trouble. How much I can do to help him, though. Alright. Ah. Anyway. Alright, this thing's almost done. Let me put another half stack in there. And then another quarter. That's enough. Right. I should probably put some of this jungle wood in there. Let me check back, see if I have anything that I didn't pick up. Where did this come from? Where did this come from? I think I could have done something to save him after all. I mean, I was able to like get a pig from a similar height down, and that was in a different world. That was also with like only one chest, and I had a bucket with water. He got up one of my water towers and couldn't get back down. I forget what I did exactly, but I managed to save him. But not this one. Oops. Well, let's see what I can do with this, I guess. Back to the chest. Nowhere to put him here. I'm just gonna hope for the best on this one. Oh yeah, I should hunt rabbits too. Forgot about that. Anyway, I'm chewing this mint. I'm gonna try to get back to like talking about the last thing I was talking about. I'll make more sticks first. So, how do I put this? Right, so tomorrow, I suppose later today, we don't really have a plan. No one said anything. The two options being that we can either go